everyone, I'm joined by the president of Inaxsys Security System, Mark McRae. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very good, Jeremy. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic because I have the pleasure to be with you just before the show. So a little break for you now. And I want to talk about your new solution. So we're looking at the Rover. This is something I think is pretty unique. So if you could walk us through what we are seeing right here.
Sure. All right. So this is brand new for us. We're calling it our Rover Enclosure. It's a combination of our PowerPlex power supplies, which are made in Canada, PowerPlex power supplies, and also pre-assembled ICT hardware inside of the PowerPlex. So what this is a 4-door, 8-door, 12-door, and 16-door kit where we will pre-assemble and pre-wire the connections between all of the ICT hardware inside of the box, plus the power supply, which is powering the locks. So everything will be pre-connected. So in the case that we're looking at here, we have a 6 amp power supply, ULC rated power supply, so ULC egress rated power supply. We have 2 separate power distribution boards of 8 relays each. So we're separating the power in these power distribution boards into 16 separate lock outputs. In this case here, with the ICT hardware, we're only using 12. This is our kit of 12 doors. So we would only use 12 of the 16 lock outputs. Taking a look on the other side, well, we have the ICT controllers and door expansion modules, and an ICT power supply. All of this together is pre-connected into the AC power that comes into the box. So the ICT power supply is pre-connected into the AC power. We also have the possibility of adding an LTE or 4G communicator that goes on the top right-hand corner on a DIN rail on the top right-hand corner, and that would also be powered by AC coming from the box also. So as a combination here, what this gives is a pre-wired complete set of hardware for ICT, lock power, all in one box, pre-wired, so the integrator, the installer, all they need to do is mount the box onto the wall, snap in all of the ICT hardware, plug it in, and you already have a functioning up to 16 door access control system.
So, and as I can see here, you have half DIN as well.
Yep.
So can I assume that this is somewhat customizable? Can you change? So we have 12 door here, but...
Exactly. This can go anywhere. The smallest unit we have in Rover is a 4-door, and the largest unit we have in Rover is a 16-door. And even at the 16-door, it's not actually all that busy for the wiring. So if you see, we actually have these wire channels that are there, and that's to clean up all the wire coming from the power supplies, coming from the lock outputs, and also coming from the ICT modules. We even have specially designed cables for connecting one ICT module to another module in a daisy chain, an RS-45 daisy chain. Makes it a very, very, very clean solution, extremely well organized inside the box, and like you asked, anywhere from 4 to 16 doors, it's the same enclosure that we're using.
So, all right, I'm an installer, I understand what you're saying. I'm a project manager. Maybe I just look at this and I see a bunch of wires I don't necessarily understand. So, in what kind of project would that be used?
Well, it'll be used in anything really from, a small commercial size project all the way to the largest enterprise class project. Because what happens oftentimes in a very large project is you would put multiples of this box. So if you have a 100-door project, for example, well, 100 divided by 16, maybe you would be using 8 of these boxes or 7 of these boxes. But it's much more efficient box design, rather than for a 100-door system, have 2-door enclosure boxes. There would be 50 boxes on the wall, and that's a crazy amount of boxes. And real estate is a premium these days. So this gives a very small footprint for your installation. It's quite small. So it's super easy to organize for an end user to find the space to be able to mount all of his hardware. Super easy for an end user or a consultant or an engineer to be able to design a system around the Rover box. Well, Inaxsys is a private company. 3 primary owners of Inaxsys that have been there since day number 1. We're a family-oriented type of company, extremely technical company. Everybody who works for us is an expert in the field of security, everybody. We serve the West, Center, and East in sales with 3 sales staff in each one of those regions. So we're very concentrated inside of Canada. We're very proud of all of our employees. We have the best employees in absolutely in the industry of the best employees. We also have the best marketing team in all of the industry, I have to say. You know, we're been serving the Canadian market since late 2004. So this is our 20th anniversary also this year. We will be celebrating our 20th anniversary in May in Montreal, where we're going to be inviting, you know, dignitaries and guests, etc., that helped us get to where we are today now after 20 years. ICT products, our video products, our access control lines, Ajax, our sight guard towers, our recording servers made in Montreal, our power supplies made in Canada. That's what Inaxsys is, and we're mostly about the people. We're the best people.
Congratulations for your 20 years. How can we find this amazing thing? How can we contact you guys?
Okay, so it's super easy to contact us. Sales with an S at inaxsys.com. Go to the YouTube channel, Inaxsys Security Systems YouTube channel. Go to our website, www.inaxsys.com. But mostly if you send an email to sales@inaxsys.com, someone will answer you almost immediately. The whole sales team for the whole company is copied on that email. Someone will answer you right away.
Well, thank you again for the tour, Mark, and have a great show.